All right, let's get into it. So of course we gotta do Evolution Blues Easy A on stream right here. I'm gonna do stages 1 through 30. Y'all know me, I'm gonna complain about it halfway through just because I don't like sitting around waiting for each stage to be run all the way. It gets easy all the way up to like what stage 22, 24. Then you'll start to feel the difficulty increase. This is one of my most excited easy. I'm really hype about this guy's Easy A. So I'm glad they put it on both versions. It's Mastered Evolution, right? Yeah, okay, perfect. That is a Connected Hope team. I'm not even sure why I was gonna run that, but that is a Connected Hope team. We're going to go. Where even is Mastered? Make sure I don't scroll over. I really don't know where Mastered Evolution is at. No, just non-existent. Wow. Oh, okay, there we go. About to say I cannot find this. I guess the best thing to do would be run a pure Saiyan team. So we're going to. There's really no reason to not run just a base pure Saiyan team. He's AGL, so we're gonna. Oh, you know what we could do? He's AGL. This should be relatively simple. I can't really see how this team could fold. I just want to get through it as fast as possible, of course. So there we go. Yeah, that's fine. We should be able to float through these stages. Let's get into it. And we're going to refresh that. I'm sure there's some... Oh, actually, that's fine. I was about to say, I'm sure there's some easy aid, easy aid Vegetas already. But I'm sure that this is okay with me. Heck, Angel Goku's Easy A is phenomenal, but his defense can be lackluster. Like it's not bad, but it can be lackluster. He does need his rainbow orbs. I don't I don't think he got enough credit for when he's type effective off rip. I do not think he got enough credit for when he came out. I really like that guy's Easy A. And we're gonna auto battle, I suppose, right? This is where it starts. Now, Evolution Blues Easy A, I saw a couple turns already for him, like showcases and Twitter screenshots and whatnot. His raising defense when super attacking after he transforms is he's just on a whole different level. Like when he's critting, up to 7. I like I said, I did say at one point I wish they just made it up to 100%. But he's critting up to 70%. He's raising his defense on super. He's raising his defense by 100% on that first super attack. The rare chance of becoming a super for his additionals, I can't see how that's not an all around W, because if they had just kept it at normals, I really felt like the normals were potent, right? But nowadays, even in the red zone where it's like you need to crit for certain units to really do damage, I appreciated his ability to do 2 normals. But now that he can do 4 super attacks, don't get me wrong, the chance is infinitesimally low. Like I think it's like a I'm doing the math off. It has to be like a 0.5% chance. Like it can't be higher than 1%. I'm just spitballing numbers, right? But his very small chance to do 4 supers, even 2 supers, which is what he used to do for me all the time, which is why I love this guy. Even 2 supers is great. So I don't have any complaints about him or the way he's built. And we're gonna see a lot of this Final Flash KO screen. It sucks. It's weird we wanted a Pure Saiyan lead for so long, and the next thing you know, this guy comes out and we're like, wow, he's the best TUR. He doesn't do everything, but everything he does do, he does effectively, and I don't have any complaints. And a couple months later, there are what, 4 or 5 TURs better than him. The landscape of the game changed drastically, even though he led what should have been the best team in the game. I cannot. I was about to say, I'm gonna stick to Mastered Evolution. That way it'll just keep popping up. Vegeta's. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, and then the whole landscape of the game changed. You know, GT heroes started coming out and more hybrid Saiyans and everything like that. The whole it's weird to me, you know, how fast he has not fallen off. That is not what I'm saying, but he's not the best T1 in the game, right? So it's weird. It's just weird. And it's only been I think 8 months since he dropped, 8 or 9 months since something like that. So it's just surprising. And he dropped on global what 3 months ago. You'd think he just had more of a lifespan, but such is Dokkan, right? I'm glad I didn't spend too many stones on his banner. Now I can just pull him whenever I get to pulling him without worrying about his leader skill or not being able to run a full pure Saiyan, like a potent pure Saiyan team. Because AGL Evolution Blue pre EZA, listen, he aged slower than people gave him credit for, but I'll be damned if I say he was gonna survive in today's game, right? I'm so excited to easy him. Once I get to, and JP now has the update where you get to easy all the units at once. I reiterate, you get to get it, you get to use all the metals at once, right? So if you have the bronze, silver, gold, and rainbow, and you have all of them, you can do it all at one time. They'll jump from 120 to 140, and they updated the training area, right? So you can auto it in a different fashion than you could before. I don't really know if I like it because it seems a bit wonky, but it seems as though you can fine tune it so that they know exactly how you want to use the items, like sparingly, or you want to spam all your best items, you can set it that way. It's weird. I gotta see more JP, like usage. I gotta go on my JP account actually to see exactly how it works. But my game is updated, so okay. So we are floating through the stages, no concerns. We chilling. The only thing that's going to concern me is once he starts being able to do real damage to Super Vegeta. Because once he does real damage, obviously he's type disadvantage, right? So once he starts doing damage to Super Vegeta, I'm gonna take that as my measuring stick to say, okay, let me swap him out for what I hope I can't see a way I don't find Rainbow like Evolution Blue Vegeta's easy 8 already, right? Most people are on that the way I should have been on. Man, the kid was KO'd, so I'm sure most people will have him on their friends list. Please don't over spam him though. I know how the community gets sometimes. Like into UI Goku's EZ8 was littering the friends list for months, bro. And what's crazy is that even it was littering the friends list, but the Realm of God team was not like it's hard. I don't want to say it fell off. It did not fall off, but it was like it was flawed. I don't know how to phrase it. And people just loved running into UI, Rainbow, Link level 10s as their friend lead. You would find like 8 of them per, refresh. I was like, come on, man. I get it. If a couple of y'all want to do it, I completely get it. But bro, we're doing a bit much here. I'm gonna do this. But such is Dokkan. Like, people will just get excited, post them as their friend lead, and then leave it there for like months at a time. I try to usually just post more unique units. Like right now, my friend lead is a physical Goten and Trunks, but they have 3 dupes in them, and they're Link level 10s. I think they're a unit that most people don't really find as a friend lead consistently, right? So I like to have them sitting there. One more dupe. If they were rainbow, people would really appreciate that. I know seeing the rainbow star makes people go nuts. Kid, listen, I don't know how the hell I pulled 4 of them in the span of a year. It's been 10 months since they dropped on global, and I have 3 dupes in them. Okay, so it's simple enough. I mean, y'all know me, man. I'm just trying to get to that stage 25, so we're trying. Keep doing auto. Don't worry about it. All right. And Evolution Blue is on so many categories. Like one thing about me, bro, you have to be on categories, man. Only uber elite units can get away with like not being on more than 4 or 5 categories, right? He's on Universe, Survival Saga, Realm of Gods, Pure Saiyans. Full Power needs the buff. It needs it, but not that it's a bad team. It just needs a new leader. So once that new leader does come into the picture, just having that fully stacked team, it's just waiting for a new leader. That's all it's waiting on. It'll take a whole massive jump. So, yeah, Full Power, Reps of Universe. Oh wow, he survived the turn. Reps of Universe 7 is not as prevalent as it was a year ago for obvious reasons. But I don't know when's the next time they would buff it, right? I mean, they kind of used up all the tournament of power content, didn't they? What are you gonna do? Drop like, let's say it's a brand new unit. What would you do? We already have 3 variations of UI sign. You already have, LR Mastered UI, LR Evolution Blue, the LR Blue Duo, LR Goku and Frieza, LR Reps of Universe 7s, LR Roshi. What is there left on the table? If you were to run like a massive Reps of Universe 7 celebration, not necessarily anniversary, but just like say it was the middle of August, right before the download celebration, JP will usually try to squeeze something in right there. Or I guess I should say Global would. But they try to squeeze something in that time frame. Or maybe I should say Tanabata. But Tanabata is a huge celebration too. They used up everything. We have 2 golden freezes already. Like Angel golden freezes. There's not much for reps of for Universe Survival Saga. There's still stuff on the table, right? But for reps, I don't know what they're gonna do. Especially because they don't take from the manga at all, which is that is to if you were to ask me for content, what's the next step? They gotta start dipping into that manga, man. If they could just, Super Saiyan Rose, or not Super Saiyan Rose, but just Super Saiyan Goku Black, stuff like that. You start dipping into that, and Dokkan gets a whole 3 years tacked onto its life, right? Because then you can prolong, your releases for units that are from, I don't know, Dragon Ball Z and GT and stuff like you don't have to use a Super Saiyan 4 every 2 years. You can prolong that more, get a variety of content, diversify, the banners and stuff like that. Get creative with it, but they refuse to go into the manga. I wonder what it is. I wonder if it's like legal or I don't know. I don't know. Very interesting to think about. Thank you for dodging. Not that it would have. I mean, you getting hit you wouldn't have died, but I appreciate that you dodged. Those AGL Kais are definitely. I love to see that. I need to see that right now. Gonna. There's no way, bro. So why won't you just give me Vegeta? I don't get it. Just give me Vegetas. 3 million attacks that on a weaker team, no support. He's fine. I'm not worried about him. And we are off this stage too. Perfect. But yeah, other teams, Vegeta is on transformation boost. I know people don't want to hear this, but I think when STR Superboot gets his EZA, that is gonna save this team. Because right now, Cooler has shown his age. I don't care what anybody tells me. Cooler is still he's a very good unit. I wouldn't say great. He's a very good unit. He's shown his age. There are cracks in his armor and stuff like that, right? But STR Superboot, if he's the caliber of EZA that the AGL evolution is right here, bro, I can't see how that doesn't save. It depends on how he's built because his link set is a Majin link set for real, right? So it depends on how he's built. I don't want to say make him a support unit because I know that's what everybody wants to say whenever a unit doesn't mesh very well. But he might have to be a rainbow orb changer. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, that wouldn't be the worst thing, right? I don't think that's too demanding. Make him a rainbow orb changer. Not a random one. Make them change like AGL to Rainbow. Don't make it random. I'm tired of them being random. Change like AGL to Rainbow, and what would you STR Super Boo before he transforms is such a base unit. Like he's one of the most bland TURs ever released before he transforms. Attack and defense 80%. They could do whatever the hell they want to do with him and nobody can complain because it's such a massive upgrade from what he was before. Now once he transforms, this is when he becomes very interesting. Example, he recovers 15% HP as Buikalo. He greatly raises defense, which is going to be key for when he easy A's. He greatly raises, well, how well do they link? Oh yeah, they link well. Okay. He greatly raises defense as Buikalo, 15% HP regen, attack and defense 100%. This is key. He gives all allies 3 key and 30% defense. They might buff that up to attack and defense 30%. They could buff it to 35%. They could make it 3 key, 50% defense. They could do a lot with that. So that's going to be integral to his transformation, even though this is one of the harder ones to get. Like the way his transformation is, the Buikalo, you have to be below 50%. But on that 5th turn, like it's not just get below it and he'll do it. You have to be on that right turn. So you kind of gotta, what's the word? You kind of gotta give and take. Like it's a dilemma situation. Like, do you really want to take the damage? Are you sure you're gonna be below 50% but not die, right? And then Gotenks, he'll absorb Gotenks. Gotenks is probably the most bland one. Let me see. So we're already on level 13. That's fine. And I'm just chatting right now, so we're fine. And auto. But yeah, Gotenks, like Boo Gotenks, 8% HP is not, crazy, but of course they'll buff it. Attack 120, defense 100%. He gets an additional attack 30% when the enemy has attack down. I'm sure when he easy A's, they'll make that like attack down, defense down, sealed or stunned. He does seal super attack when he's in the Bootank's form. So I'm sure he'll keep that. Maybe he'll greatly raise attack for 3 turns. That wouldn't be bad. I don't believe that every TUR nowadays needs to raise defense greatly, right? If you are a good enough tank to begin with, or if it's just built into your passive, I think you'll be fine. Like, example, Majin Vegeta is exceptional as a tank, and this made him an even better tank, but he did not need to greatly raise defense or just raise defense normally on super attack. He could have massively raised attack for 3 turns. That would have been new. Like most TURs, they don't have effects like that, right? And he's not offensively like potent on a lot of turns. So that would have been nice to make him massively raise defense for 3 turns, maybe for 6 turns. Who knows? They could have done stuff like that. But yeah, you give Boo tanks greatly raising attack, seal super, and then Ultimate Gohan. Now Boo Ultimate Gohan, he's simple too. Like he's just a better version of Super Boo. Recovers 10% HP, attack and defense 120%. And then he greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn when he's meeting up with, or when he super attacks. I'm tripping. I was about to say when he meets up with Gohan. Yo, what's up, man? How you doing? I'm kind of talking to myself. I'm having a good time, though. I'm just talking easy A's and stuff like that. I like to upload the stream after, so if anybody wants to watch it, I'm chatting away anyway, but I'm just chilling right now. Hope you're doing all right. I know it's early in the morning, so some people are in school, some people aren't even up. Yeah, oh wow, I did not notice Super Boo was on this many categories. Boo Saga Transformation. I knew he was on like 8, but Boo Saga Transformation Boost, Artificial Life Forms. Kamehameha is one you never look at him for because he's so bad and he doesn't link well, right? Final Trump Card, Majin Power, which I love this for them. Majin Power, Power absorption. Heavenly Events needs the help because that team is, very short-handed, I guess would be the term. Time limit is one I don't see him getting much usage on, even after he easy A's. Scoring enemies, that's big for him. AGL full power freezes team. Depending on how he's built, that'd be good for him. And worldwide chaos, of course. Chilling, you just woke up. I feel you, man. Me too. I woke up like what, an hour ago. Okay, so we're halfway there. I'm telling ya, they need to add that mechanic from Legends where you can kind of auto through like the stages, the floors, right? For when you Zenkai a unit, you can auto the stages up to floor 70. You can auto floors 1 through 70 as long as your team is inherently good enough, right? They could just tell, sort of like a calculator, they tell if your team's worthy of getting that far. And then once you can't do it up to 70 anymore, that's when you do it by hand, like manually. They need to do that with Dokkan up to stage 20. I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna say it for a long time. They need to let you auto the easy A's. But easy A's, that's their like most prominent form of content. They love easy A's. So they're very careful about how they're gonna mess with the easy A, formula, right? Oh, I should have had him link up with Gotenks so they could have over in a flash. We'll be out of here. Actually, I lied. It doesn't matter. Did you complete the Easy A yet or nah? I can't wait to do showcases. Man, Link level 10s, I got my man's Rainbow. I'm very excited to do his showcases. 17. Okay, we're starting to slowly run out of Vegetas. Because I think I used some of the ones off my friends list too. Oh, I should have gave those. Never mind. It doesn't matter. You didn't know there was an easy A, my boy. The Azure Prince, man. AGL Evolution Blue is easy A dropped last night. I was dead asleep. Like I tried. I slept so hard. I woke up in the middle of the night too, and I didn't even remember his easy A dropped. Like I usually try to think like, is there content for me to cover? Or I'll look at my phone and see if anybody tweeted out anything for me to get out of bed and oh, there's a new Omega Shinron on the way, right? But nothing like that had happened. So I was like, I'm going back to sleep. But I should have been streaming as Easy A last night. There we go. Perfect. It's crits, man. Just knowing you have it there, you don't have to worry about anything else, makes it so simple. 2.4. That's fine. More free stones? Oh, for sure. Definitely. You want to know why I'm concerned about, like, so obviously I'm all for them giving out stones, but me, now that I stream and I try to randomly just upload multis and stuff like that whenever I have the urge to summon, you want to know why giving out stones makes me nervous? Because I feel like I'm gonna use all of them. I used to be really good with not touching stones, dog. Like I did not. If I had 400, 500, 600 stones, man, I would just keep saving. Like banners couldn't convince me to summon on global. And now we don't know what's coming. Like, especially because the Dragon Ball superhero movie is getting moved. We have no idea what's on the way. Every banner coming out on global usually has value to it. Like they've become very good at making sure you have something you can get off the banner. What I mean by that, like a TUR that hasn't returned yet on global, or they'll do discounts, or then maybe they'll do a good ticket pack on Pilaf's Trove. It's very nerve wracking for me when I'm trying not to spend OD bread on Dokkan, but they're just so good at making the banners look, useful, I guess. We gotta save for the anniversary. I know, man. I know. Of all things, it's crazy. That's the only thing we know that's on the way besides Ginyu. It's Ginyu and the anniversary. Now that Saiyan Day is always gonna be together, Golden Week should be together. Even though Golden Week it might be a wreck, man. This is Golden Week might be in shambles. Golden Week is probably gonna be together, which in turn makes Goku Day come together, somewhat like it did last year. Uh, I mean, we're in the middle of saying that's crazy. We're about to be in April. I mean, I know it's like a a cliche thing to say that, but like, bro, it's already been 3.5 months, right? So yeah, the only thing that's a lock is Ginyu probably about a month before the anniversary, and then the anniversary itself. Then we got the download celebration, and Global doesn't have much time to save up after that, so you're gonna have to squeeze that in there. Akatsuki, man, make it work. That's what Akatsuki be telling us most of the time. Make it work. Okay, we're definitely slowing up. I can see how he's kind of slowing down. Ill Ginyu tripping, man. My boy Ginyu. I've been waiting. I've been waiting for a Dokkan Fest Ginyu for so long. And he's finally here. I can't wait until Ginyu touches down on global. I might not summon on him, but I'll be damned if I don't run him. That team is too easy. His leader skill is so good. That team is free, dog. Oh, you want to know? I might feel the urge to summon on him because Birder and Raccoon, or Birder, Birder and Jace, and then Raccoon and Goldo, those are two very elite banner units. So if there's still like an elite caliber TUR, like just base TUR, I might have to look into it, man. Because they need Ginyu and Ginyu needs them, right? 2.7 mil isn't bad from him. I'm fine with that. Okay, so we'll be out of here. I was about to do it manually, but we'll be out of here. Don't worry about it. What does he even do? He tripping my matter of fact, actually I want to look at exact uh his exact kit again anyway. You playing my boy Ginyu. That is a top 5 TUR. Watch how you speak on my man's name. No Super Vegeta on this turn, so we're fine. Wow, you missed a super? Really? Thank you for additional supering. I really appreciate that. I do. I do. Never been a fan of the clowns. I used to hate them when I was younger, bro. I hated the Ginyu Force part of the Namek saga so much. But when I got older and I was like, man, you realize some parts of anime are just meant to be goofy. And then you realize like they actually were they were whacking Vegeta, and Gohan, Krillin isn't really an accomplishment, but they were whacking them boys. I was like, man, I kind of just gradually grew into Ginyu. I never really hated, but Raccoon, I used to despise Raccoon, bro. I used to despise Raccoon. But once I got older, I was ain't even. I just gotta laugh it off. I feel the same way with Hercule. Like I used to despise Hercule. Once I got now, I don't necessarily like Hercule. I still don't find him that funny. But the Ginyu Force, I just was like, man, take it as it is. But I don't like Ginyu because like he gets to take credit for everything that Goku and Vegeta and them boys be doing. That's why I don't like Hercule. Except Raccoon when he broke Gohan. Exactly, bro. They were doing some real like crazy stuff, man. Raccoon was the threat. But Ginyu, his concept, the concept of a guy changing bodies is, you could have done it. Really, Ginyu could have been in the series a bit longer. Just because that ability can change the plot line. Surprised. Really, Toriyama was very creative back then. He could have kept that going for a little bit of the arc, right? I guess suppose he did, with Bulma and the frog and stuff like that. But I mean in a serious sense. And we are going to be out of here. Tech Angel Goku is definitely carrying us. Oh, he gets 2 rainbow orbs and he's fine. Yeah, 4 million. Obviously, he's tech, so the Jets and Dolphins are in serious trade talks to acquire Tyreek Hill. Damn, wow. Really? I thought it'd be a couple more years before Patrick lost Tyreek. I can't believe it. I hope it doesn't happen. That'd be concerning. Oh, he loses. Oh man, that'd be concerning. He loses Tyreek Hill. I hope AGL Turtles gets his easy. I've been saying it for so long. I'm like, man, when they do it, they do it. I can't even wait around for it anymore because it's just hope that's just gonna sit there. I've been waiting for Turtles to get his easy A since the Neo God era ended, and they just keep putting out like random ones that came out before them, ones that came out after them. They're just in random orders, right? For example, Tech Hit, who came out years after, at least what 2 years after Turtles came out, they gave him his. That's when I was like, yeah, they're gonna do it in whatever order they want to do it. Both the Jets and the Dolphins are gonna overthrow the Hill. That is a fact. If he goes to one of those lower tier teams, they're just gonna abuse him. That's why I love him in that Andy Reid offense. But man, when that money comes into the picture and especially somebody like Tyreek, I feel like there's two stances you could take. It's the stance of you got to remember he was a return specialist, right? So it's kind of Andy Reid is one of the reasons he's in all pro. Let me focus on. Why is it not on auto? I'm tripping. Andy Reid is one of the reasons he's an all pro receiver, but at the same time, like in Tyreek's head, while he's grateful for that, man, when that money's on the table and you feel like they're undervaluing you for putting your life on the line every week, every Sunday, right? On prime time television when it comes to the Chiefs. I, I can't complain, man. I get it. I just don't want him to go to a bummy team. I really don't. The Dolphins aren't the worst, but the Jets, bro. Anybody that goes to the Jets, their career always goes downhill. Name one player that went to the Jets in the past 10 years that like their career just elevated after the fact. The Jets are an incompetent franchise. Maybe I'm just saying that because I'm a Giants fan, so I hate them anyway. Well, I don't hate the Jets, but they're the little brother. Feel me? He needs to go to Baltimore. Uh, Baltimore likes to spend a lot of money on positions that aren't skill positions. Like they don't like to spend a lot of money on wide receivers. They don't like to spend money on running backs. They don't like to spend money on stuff like that. And more than anything else, they have yet to pay Lamar. I do not think Lamar is gonna be going for the idea of like, an insane a $26 million per year extension and trade for Tyreek, and he hasn't even gotten his bag yet. I feel like that'd be a bit of an issue, but who knows? Can you can you just speed this up? There we go. Perfect. And we're out of here. How you feel about Fumble Master Jones? You got jokes. Everybody's quick to get on my quarterback. Who is your team? I want to know. Since we going back and forth, who's your squad? Because people gonna come out the cut. I'm a Rams fan or I'm a Buccaneers fan. I wasn't hearing. I never met a Bucks fan in my life before 2 years ago. Now, Tampa Tom. I love Tampa Tom. I can't even lie. Tampa Tom pops out the cut and everybody's a Florida Jet. I can't believe it. Damn, man, the Jets or the Dolphins? The Dolphins isn't the worst, but I didn't think they'd let it fall apart. You know what they might be doing? I think they're trying to show Tyreek that he's not as valuable as he thinks he is. Maybe because a lot of teams do that when they tell a player go look for a trade. They'll kind of let them look at the market and then they'll be like, listen, other teams aren't even trying to pay you what we're offering to pay you, and then they'll come to an agreement right there if you get what I'm saying. Is this not an easy aid Vegeta? Why is he not doing any damage? I looked away, so I didn't see what his attack stat was, but he did not do any damage. What is this? Thank you for additional supering. Derek used call. I like that one. I like that one. I've never heard anybody use it like that. I like that one. The Raiders, and all I know is struggle. I like Derek Carr though. This is gonna be so. I think last year, your team, it's they went through its fair share of controversy. I think Derek Carr pushing them into the playoffs with no real I don't know how the hell he got them that far. I think this is the year. Expectations can't be set too high, but you should be very excited to be a Raiders fan. But I ain't even gonna make fun of your team. Even before they got Devontae, I thought this was like indicative that they were gonna be a threat from now on. Because there's no reason they should have been that good after everything that happened. Most teams fall apart when stuff like multiple things like that happening over the course of a year or two, much less the middle of the season. Most teams fall apart. So you should be proud of your resilience. But yeah, y'all are losers too, so I don't want to hear it. I can't believe Devontae went there, man. Damn. I'm a Giants fan, but Rodgers is my favorite QB. I'm tired of Aaron Rodgers, man. I'm tired of all of it. The divaing, the just his like obscure answers to questions, like everything, bro. Everything's difficult with Rodgers because he thinks he's so smart. That smug dick. I'm tired of it, man. And at the end of the day, I do feel like Rogers' contract is the reason Devontae got pushed out the door. I feel like he was offended that you gave Rogers that. But yeah, you're not offering me anything long term crazy like that, man. I was like, I get it. But now the Raiders are gonna be crazy. Like for example, I play fantasy. I would not pick Devontae Adams, but I am gonna draft Hunter Renfro. Him being your second best receiver is with a team where he had the chemistry he has with Carr. It's gonna be an exceptional fantasy pick. So I gotta make sure I pick him up. What are we on? Stage 26, 24, 26, maybe? I don't know. Yo, what's up, man? The top of the the King, they're the Giants are my favorite team. Yeah, and then I can't stand hearing about Rodgers as much as I can't stand hearing about Brady. As a Giants fan, I should hate Brady, but I kind of just when he went to Florida, he's such a different person, man. So I kind of just I got over it. I laugh at Tom Brady now. I was happy to see him unretire. I wasn't surprised. Well, no. Let me reiterate. I was surprised he retired in the first place because I thought he was clearly coming back next season. So it's kind of like it took a stall. If any, Brady didn't even retire. He took a sabbatical. Like he just went on a little break. So I was happy to see him come back. I just appreciate what he does for the game. As long as he's not knocking my favorite NFC team out the playoffs, which would probably just be the Packers again this year, I have no complaints. But yeah, Rogers. I need Rogers to. He's not gonna win another MVP without Devontae there. But I'm really upset with the way he just is. He's so smug, man. I just hope our new coach is good. I wasn't a fan of Gruden. Oh yeah, I couldn't stand John Gruden. Oh, people weren't being used right. I agree. Now I will say it started off. You guys started off very well under Gruden this past season because Darren Waller was playing like he was trying to be a top two, top three tight end. I think he's the third best tight end. Well, maybe he's fourth. I think yeah, he's fourth. I say it goes Kelsey, Andrews, Kittle, and then Darren Waller. But that's assuming he's fully healthy walking into this season, right? Like everything with him is fine and whatnot. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'm forgetting somebody. We are on stage 28 though. Okay. Faster progress. I'll take it. I'll never forgive the Giants for not getting Saquon help. I won't either. Trust me. I won't. It's I don't want to talk about it. I won't. My uncle's been a Bucks fan since '99. Appreciate him, man. What I do? How did I do for Saiyan Day? I think I did a multi on Masha Vegeta's banner for Saiyan Day, and I got shafted. I got that stupid Gohan and or Kid Goten and Trunks unit. I was disgusted. Ugh, don't make me sick, man. I'd rather have pulled nothing. I'd rather have pulled a banner unit unfeatured than pulled that Goten and Trunks unit. I now have them at 69% and they're so mid, bro. I did my showcase on them the other day right before I pulled the dupe. Like an hour before I got the dupe in them, and I was just disgusted with their performance. They're not a good unit at all. Gruden built that team to kill the Chiefs. Facts. Nobody gives him credit for that. I noticed that like 2 years ago, you guys always give the Chiefs problems, and even if the Chiefs come out on top, it was a very good game to watch. No one gives Gruden credit for that, as much as I can't stand the man. It was always something weird about him, but obviously, I would have never assumed he had that type of worldview. I don't know what to say. The type of stuff he said, I wouldn't have said that about him. I would have just said he was a dick. But he took it like 40 times past that. So I guess it is what it is. I got Broly, Bardock, and Tech Gogeta. I wanted a Broly dupe, but most importantly, I was actually summoning on that banner for Tech LR Gogeta. I have 475 coins. I could theoretically just keep going in on the banner until I get 500 to go get them. I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I want to get the 500 coins to go pull Gogeta out the barber shop. I'm gonna leave it alone. Got LR Gogeta on JP. You got Monster Vegeta on a Goku Black Rift. You could care less for other featured units. I feel you. Those are my two priorities. But Majin Vegeta, listen, I was all for pulling him, but Gogeta is definitely my main. Like I wanted him badly. Every single multi, I was hoping I pulled him. And now we are on 29. We are floating. We are floating. Oh, by the way, I can finally say that I'm off the list of not ever getting a Zeno or Goku Black Rift. I finally got a Goku Black Rift for Tech, or not Tech, AGL Trunks' banner a month ago. Well, it's been like 3 weeks, 2 weeks since I pulled him. I pulled him right before his banner started to get old. But now I finally pulled him and on a Goku Black Rift. I was so excited, man. Now they need to update the summon animations. Nobody says it, but am I tripping? Like, do you guys not feel like the summon animations, not only are they outdated, but well, I guess for that, they really are outdated. And the reason I'm saying that is because not only are they not fluid compared to other animations in Dokkan, they're not creative. It's like Dokkan's upscaled everything except two things, the friendless and the summon animations. I think the way, now we have guaranteed SSRs in any 10 unit multi. Goku, when he does his Kamehameha, Super Saiyan is now irrelevant. Like, you'd rather be base form than be Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan is irrelevant. Super Saiyan 2, which used to mean you might get an SSR, is irrelevant because you're getting one. Super Saiyan 3 is irrelevant, same thing. The God animation is like, okay, it's not the worst thing. That Kaioken Blue animation has never been used before. I don't know what that's about. They never used it. I guess. What else? Oh, cracked screens. Like, cracked screens are cool, but they're not like insane, right? They used to really be meaningful animations, and nowadays it's like, I guess. Okay, finally on stage 30. Took us 45 minutes. Now I'm saving hard for the 7-year anniversary. Okay, good, man. We were talking about it a moment ago. These stones right here I'm getting from the EZA. It's important that I save those for the 7 years. So yeah, good on you, man. Please keep saving. Unless something crazy comes out for Golden Week, keep saving. The thing about Gruden that was unforgivable was his thoughts about concussions and cat. I mean, those were problematic anyway, but the email sealed it up for me. I was like, okay, he gotta go. I still haven't seen a wireless. Oh, a Whis rewind. Oh wow, that is wow. I haven't seen that animation in years. Damn, I haven't seen that Whis animation in over a year. I haven't thought about that. Yeah, I can't. I completely forgot that's an animation. I haven't seen that since at least 2020. At least. Damn, that's a good point, man. But you've never gotten one? That's crazy. I used to get them, like, somewhat back then, but I haven't gotten it in a long time. I haven't thought about that in a long time. Give me higher banner rates. I'm not really banner rates for me. I kind of feel like they're fair, but at the same time, like, bro, I'm sure I don't know if you were too, but like playing Dokkan back then when it was 5%, it's like, I'll take 10, all right? When it was 5%, not everything was a guaranteed SSR. There weren't the tickets, like stuff like that. I was like, man, I'll take what I got. I have no complaints. So I get what you're saying, but 10% for me, with 5% being featured, 5% unfeatured, I have no issues with it personally. Even though one thing I don't appreciate that they do is whenever you guys get, like, we all get tickets as a community, for those like 0 out of 7 multi banners. You know, you need 7 tickets to do the multi. They're doing that so you can't get the GSSR. I don't appreciate that they do that. I feel like that's them undercutting us without admitting it. Because now I remember what it was like in the old days. Those ticket banners, bro, they shaft me, dog. And they used to be so good for me. Cause say the 3-year anniversary when we had tickets on Global, that 10 unit ticket multi I did for LR Gogeta and LR Vegito, both of those A and B tickets had gotten me those LRs, right? Like I got a dupe in Gogeta and then I got one into Vegito off the guaranteed ticket multis. So it's like it feels, oh wow, I don't need to keep going. Perfect. Well, maybe they weren't guaranteed back then, but my point stands. I got them in the 10th slot. I'm pretty sure I got Gogeta in the 10th slot for sure. See, bro, this is what I'm talking about. Like, bro, it's 2022 and you have Broly as your friend lead. Only time I feel bad about rejecting those is if it's one of you guys. But y'all gotta tell me that before I like look at it. Okay. Now we have to go through the annoying process of slowly easing evolution. Here we are. They could change it from always being Goku for the, oh, that's a fact. Imagine there are like certain ones where it's, you know, father son Kamehameha Gohan or a Big Bang Attack Vegeta and he blows up like the meteorite. That's a very good idea. I like that. The whole, and I don't mean like just change the way Goku shoots his Kamehameha at the meteorite. I'm saying completely revamp it. It needs to look like it's a 2023 summon animation. Forget this year. It needs to look elite next year and the year after that. So, because they only updated, like, they've only updated the summon animations, what, twice? Like, a major overhaul? They've only done it once or twice in the whole game's lifespan. So, if they do it, they're not going to do it again until, like, 2025. But yeah, you're absolutely right. I never even thought about changing it to not be Goku. Sort of like Legends has the Vegeta, the that certain animations, right? Like Shinron on old Dokkan. Yo, I think how many times did I get a Shinron animation? I think I got it twice. I might have gotten it. I want to say I've never gotten it on a banner I cared about. No, no, no. That's not fair. I forgot what it means. What did it mean back then? Did it just mean a featured SSR? Like, what did it mean back then? I forgot. But yeah, I only got Shenron like two. I can't say with a straight face. I got Shenron 3 times back then. A lifetime ago. Damn, man. A lifetime ago. Okay. So I do have to farm up this AGL Evolution Blue so that we can use him as SA fodder. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. I guess we're gonna sit here and talk sports, or maybe I should. You know what? I'll do it off camera, man. Don't worry about it. What am I gonna use? I am gonna do my daily runs though. These guys have been sitting at these links. All of these, every unit I'm scanning right now has been. He's been sitting at these links for like 5 days. Nobody will level up. Nobody. Trunks has been. I'm trying to do this video on Trunks at 55%. Bro, they've been sitting at those. I swapped in Goku for Goten and Trunks a couple of days ago. But Goku, I don't really care about his progress until right before the 7 year. But Vegeta is pissing me off. But I want to kick Vegeta off my team, and he's making it difficult. Percentage banners are meh. I'm usually happy to get one copy of the LR. Crazy though what other players pull on some banners. That's a fact. Sometimes I see Twitter pulls and I get jealous. I got Shenron for LR Broly and Trunks. LR Broly. Oh, LR STR Broly. Okay, and Trunks. I can't remember, man. I kind of wish I took screenshots and stuff back then. I cannot remember what I've ever gotten a Shenron for. But I know I've seen him on my phone at least once, right? Agreed. Throwing new Z Fighter animations. The idea of an animation being Goku family, Vegeta family, Trunks, or Gohan and Trunks. So many, but my boy Vegeta using his big brain on the asteroid, yeah, it would be awesome. But you gotta change the perspective, the field of view. It can't be that, that outdated sprite that Goku's been using for like 4 or 5 years. You gotta completely overhaul it. It needs to feel like Goku is alive. Same way animations nowadays feel like elite quality anime, almost like interpretations. So I really want them to do that. But knowing Akatsuki, they're kind of like, if it's not broken, don't fix it, right? So they're not gonna change it too much. I've seen a lot of people more and more the past couple months. It's really, he's prominent on Twitter. Platty, he's kind of pushing like the idea of a better pity system on Dokkan. Now, I get the coins are definitely a bit uh excessive if you're a free to play player. Like it's very difficult to get rack up the coins for whatever Dokkan Fest TUR LR you want. So I see where you're coming from. I personally don't have an issue with the coin system, but at the same time, bro, like I'm a member of the darkest days. Like I know how bad it used to be. So I just suck it up and say thank you. But yeah, the coin system on Dokkan it takes me a while. And I summon now more than I ever have, and it still takes me like what 5 6 months just to get 500 coins. Trunks' banner was sorry. Oh yeah, it definitely was. It was terrible, but I wanted Trunks. I wanted Trunks badly. So I summoned on it. Got him though. I'll take it. I got him with those discounts. I was like, man, just take advantage. And obviously, it was worth it. But yeah, his banner was terrible. Yes, bro. Finally, man. Damn. That Link was sitting at 8 for like 2 weeks, bro. 2 weeks. Dokkan will still have a better pity system than Fate Grand Order. I never played Fate Grand Order. How? What was so bad about it? Did it not have a pity system? Was it? Oh, the coins need to. Oh no, that's Dokkan talk. What was so bad about Fate Grand Order's pity system? I've heard people complain it was notorious for being bad. The coins need to change. Even pay to play sometimes. It should not always take 500 coins for the discounts. Yes, I agree. Okay, I mean, it's a normal daily run, so I can't really comment on the stage. I do this every day. Always use your boost on the quest runs unless there's an event you need to prioritize. That's the only time. Like example, a new Dokkan Fest comes out and I pull them that night, then I'll be like, okay. I'm using all my boosts on this Dokkan Fest stage so I can record the video in the morning. Otherwise, people, save your boost for this. This is the most important thing to use it on to me. You ask me, I gotta do it on this. No, of course not. We'll land on it, and there we go. Okay. What is there for me to do? I mean, what do y'all want to do? Honestly, I guess I have been streaming for an hour now. I'll probably just go farm up that second copy of Evolution Blue I was telling you guys about, and then I'll do his showcase, upload his showcase later today. I probably have like 3 videos on this guy because I'm so excited for his EZA. Remains to be seen though. The drop rates in Fate Grand Order were the worst. It was like 1.5%. You had to plus you had 5 copies of the same unit just to get currency to go to the pity shop. So, I'll have to research it. That sounds a little. I don't really catch what you're saying. I have to research exactly how it works. But people used to really like that game, which is weird that it's nowadays it's known for being bad. I used to hear it was like a really fun game. I guess that system just screwed it over. But yeah, I'll probably wrap the stream up here. Why not? Drop $300 on a unit and you still couldn't get a copy. Oh man, I hope I don't do it. What is my power level? I hope it's never that bad for me. Not before I'm monetized, at least. Like, I hope Dokkan doesn't make me feel that urge to summon 541k, which is crazy because that's 50k higher than it was what, a week and a half ago. Whenever this profile update came out, it's 50k higher than it was. I'm proud of myself. It's all the link levels. It has to be. It must be. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Because even after I activated all those hidden potential nodes, it was only at like what, 503, 508 or something like that. The stages cleared couldn't have gone up that much. What, the Goku Jr. Vegeta Jr. event? Those kind of waking characters couldn't have gone up that much. I like this animation down here. This is fire. This might be my favorite one out of all those Goku animations. That is cold. Yeah, it's definitely the link levels. I've moved a lot faster with link leveling lately. I was stalled, bro. Physical Vegito Blue was sitting in in my team, like my daily run team, for in and out of my rotation for over a year. Dog, I'm being dead serious. Over a year of constantly being run, bro. Like, not every single run I did, but dog, he was on a lot of my team. And he finally was link level 10s after me taking him in and out my lineup out of frustration. So now I never have to worry about him again. I was very excited about that. I've gotten rumors it's the links. Oh yeah, yeah, it's definitely the links give you like I think 100 points. So the links are definitely crazy. They give you a crazy buff. Appreciate the compliment on my power level, man. I was underwhelmed because it was under 500k when I first opened this mechanic. I was really annoyed. I was like 6 years and I can't get over 500k, but now I'm far over it. So I appreciate that compliment, man. I put a lot of time into this, obviously. It's a pride thing, I guess. Can I add you to Dokkan for sure? For sure. There you go. I'm gonna leave it up for a minute and then I'm gonna wrap it up. Probably won't. I don't think I'll stream again today. It's early in the day, so you never. Sometimes I get bored and then I'll tell you guys, hey, I'm about to stream. But I don't think I'm gonna stream again later tonight. So I appreciate y'all chopping it up with me. I know it's still early in the day, man. It's noon, right? So appreciate you guys' time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hitman is out.